Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. I'm not used to doing an afternoon grocery haul on a Saturday. But I told you guys it's a little weird because my dad had to work today, and tomorrow he is going to tomorrow we're gonna go to Aldi before the Bears game. We did run to Menards. I told you guys I got all that stuff on the grocery, my grocery list. The whole table of those 3 stores yesterday was like $95, I think, under $95. We spent $71 at Menards today, and didn't actually end up getting a whole ton of stuff, but it was all stuff that we needed to stock up in anyway that was on sale. So part of it is outside. There was lawn food, fall lawn food that we're only gonna do in the front yard. We don't do anything other than just regular grass seed in the backyard because of the dogs. I've been looking into, which is probably a little bit more money, but a safe, like organic, natural, safe for pets and stuff like that. Fertilizer for the backyard, just because it's kind of bad back there. Like you look at the front lawn compared to the back lawn, and there's weeds and like all kinds of stuff like in the grass. It's just a little crazy. So the backyard does need to be tended a little bit more, but we got that. It will probably last us for maybe at least 2 years, but it was $10 for like a smallish size bag. I'm gonna assume probably we'll do it this year and then maybe again next year as well and still have enough. So that's like $5 per year, and it's the fall lawn food. And then again, I think we had some like grub, like insect kind of stuff. My hair is, I needed to brush my bangs out a little bit. A little crazy right now. And I think there was something else too that we just finished using up as well in the front yard, like early summer or something like that. And did I say grub food? I think it was like an insect repellent, like it's supposed to be good for like keeping grubs out of your lawn and stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, we ended up getting that. That was $10 after rebate. So I don't know exactly what the price was pre-rebate, but after rebate it was $10. The bird seed, we got a second bag of safflower seed. So we actually have 2 right now because I got one several weeks ago, maybe a month or 2 ago, and I have yet to bake it yet. I need to do that, and so I think I'm actually going to maybe work on that today. Since it is very, very cool out, it would be a perfect day to have the oven turned on for a little while. It's actually almost 7 o'clock, so I might only get through like 1 batch, or maybe a couple batches, but it's normally like a half an hour, I think, at like 350 or 300 or 250 or something like that. I have to go double check and see what it is. That, I think, pre-rebate was 13 something. I think after maybe it was like $12. And then also too, they had a big 20 pack of suets for the birds also, which were I think $11 after rebate, maybe or $10 or something like that. But that I think works out to be like around 50 cents or so per suet. And normally the suets are like 99 cents each, depending, sometimes $1.50. So to me, again, that was a pretty good deal. Even too, they have the different variety. I think it's like a 6-pack for maybe like $5 or something like that. So that's only a little bit under $1 each. So this ended up being a very, like I said, very reasonable price. So we got a big bunch of those. Again, that will, I'm gonna hope maybe we'll need like another bag much later into fall or over winter, but I'm gonna kind of assume that we'll probably be good with bird seed as well. So again, that's why today was kind of a stock up on all kinds of different things from Menards. So we got, like I said, the 2 bird things, the lawn food, and then also what is on the table. So this is the stuff that we ended up getting. We got the Glad, which it looks like we went on a quick Costco haul here, which I've actually only been to a Costco, I think, once, maybe twice in my entire life. But the Glad, like the 4-pack, these were $6.99 after rebate, and I think I was telling you guys it has 4 like individual size packs in there, but that's 460 bags, and it's the regular zipper bags. Sometimes they will have like the fold. I don't know if Glad does, but sometimes they'll trick you and just do the fold kind. We don't like to have the fold kind. We like the regular zipper kind. But compared to that price at Aldi, I figured these work out to be a cheaper price. The gallon size and quart size freezer bags also. So the gallon size has 112 and the quart size has 192. And again, I do these for freezer dinners. I told you guys I was probably going to stock up. So this was $6.99 each after rebate, which is the 11% rebate. So they're like 7 something before rebate. And so again, it ends up being where I will probably really not need to buy freezer bags or sandwich bags. I'm gonna hope for a couple of months, probably several months really. So this was a good price. Normally freezer and sandwich bags go on sale, you know, or the storage bags. We use freezer bags because like I said, we do the freezer dinners. I don't know if they had just the regular storage bags. Basically the difference between the freezer and the storage is that they're not like these are extra like thicker so that they help prevent freezer burn. So that's just sort of the thickness of the plastic is different. Between again freezer bags and storage bags. So storage would be like if you were storing something in the refrigerator for like a couple days or whatever, or if you were using them again for other organizing things and stuff like that. But normally freezer bags are your best bet for if you're freezing things. So yeah, like I said, they also have 4 packs in each of them as well. But I did the math and they end up coming out to be like, I think it's like 0.1 cent cheaper per bag than at Aldi, pretty much, or maybe even a tad bit more than that, which again for 460 bags, that's gonna add up to, again, you know, figure that math, I don't know, but you know, like I was saying, just like you know, per bag wise, it would wind up being cheaper. So I ended up, like I said, kind of doing the math, and it depends too on time of the year and the price that they are. Sometimes the I think it's a 40 count maybe or something like that. 40 count, let's just go with the quart size. I believe that's what it is. 40 count quart size freezer bags I think are like $2.79, or sometimes they're $1.98. It depends. That's the cheapest end. Even at the cheapest end, these still end up being less money. At the more expensive end, which is sometimes $2.79, all these prices fluctuate depending on the time of year and, you know, sometimes other things. Sometimes they just raise their prices. And so again, that's normally the cheaper price, but in our area, it tends to go up. I've noticed than some other people's. So, you know, we can probably look at paying $2.79 or $2.50 or something like that for those. So again, even at the more expensive price, these clearly were cheaper. Even at the cheaper price, these were still just a little bit cheaper. So that's why I ended up going with those. So it was a little bit of money since each one was $6.99. That was, you know, a little over $20 in total for all of them. But again, we'll be stocked up for a good amount of time, and it was a good deal. And then 2, I actually don't know if I got the right size. The Pillsbury brownie mix was supposed to be 114, and then it was supposed to be like, it said the family size too though, but it's supposed to be, I think, 114, and then after rebate it's supposed to be 99 cents. They rang up at 98 cents, so I don't know if I got, like, if it was supposed to be bigger boxes or something, but anyways, worked out to actually be cheaper, I guess. And I was planning on getting brownies anyway because it's cool out. We can do some baking and stuff like that. And then I also got 2 of the what's it called, my newspapers as well. So as you guys know, I'm always trying to look for the price cheaper per ounce, per bag, per pound, you know, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes buying in bulk and stocking up is cheaper. Sometimes it's not always cheaper. Sometimes buying the smaller one is actually cheaper, you know, but it's all about, I always try and look for what is the best price per whatever I'm buying. And so for me, again, these Glad, you know, freezer and sandwich bags and all that kind of stuff ended up being cheaper. I think we did this deal maybe one other time with sandwich bags, and I remember they lasted for a long time. We didn't end up doing the you know, gallon and quart size freezer bags, but I think it was just, we did get the sandwich bags and they did end up being cheaper. So I think regular price are probably around $8 and, you know, 8 or 9 maybe even. But again, after rebate works out to be a good deal and even cheaper than Aldi. So again, I stock up when I get things that are good prices on sale and all that kind of stuff. And again, most likely, hopefully will not have to buy them for several months out. So again, spend a little bit more, but it's not something that has to come out of the grocery grocery budget now for any weeks in the near future. And I do know, I would think I was gonna anyways get, I think the gallon size, I think we were out of, or we were on our last box, because I always like to keep 2 boxes in the house just for when one's out, we know, and then we can replace it with the other one, and then know we need to grab another one. So obviously we'll be stocked for quite some time with these. But again, this week at Menards spent 70 bucks. Kind of most of it came out of the grocery budget. We don't have too much to get at Aldi tomorrow, but again, these are, you know, everything really was all stock up stuff. The lawn food, the bird seed, the freezer bags, and, you know, sandwich bags, and, you know, that stuff. So, you know, like I said, guys, sometimes it's a little bit more money when you're stocking up on things, and I knew that going into this week at Menards, and that's why we were able to keep all the other groceries, a whole, you know, kitchen table full of groceries yesterday for under 95 bucks. Could, you know, justify spending 70 something at Menards. And I spaced out sort of. I should have maybe used a rebate, you know, like one of the, you know, $10, $20 rebates or something like that, just to make it a little less out of pocket, because we were getting, I think we got 7 something back or something like that. So, you know, all that, like I said, it ends up working out. We have rebate to use them for something else we wind up getting. But, you know, anyways, yeah. So we still have Aldi to do tomorrow. I'll probably share that with you guys. But I'm expecting it to be probably a smaller haul. I did see, though, that they did have some rugs, like, or like floor doormats on sale, and I was thinking maybe we might need to replace at least the ones on the side of the house, because they're kind of looking like it's on the side of our house. We get a lot of moss because it's not, because of the sun, and it's kept very moist over on that side of the house too. So the rugs very quickly tend to get moss on them, and I think they were like not the like fabric-y ones, if that makes sense. It's the other kind, so I'm hoping maybe that'll deter the moss from growing on them. I don't know, but that might be the only impulse buy. Other than that, I think most of the stuff on the list is probably going to be stuff that I already have planned to buy at Aldi this week. But we actually ended up getting dinner for tonight, so I'm going to go eat my dinner, put these couple things away, and probably just relax for the rest of the afternoon, because my dad wasn't home today. Watched the Notre Dame game, but we ended up getting to too much else today, because like I said, it's almost 7 o'clock already. So guys, it is just about midnight. I'm gonna go take a shower and get to bed so that I am able to get to Aldi tomorrow in the morning. There was something else I was gonna tell you guys about the haul from Menards earlier today, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. I thought it was something about those like bags I was gonna share with you guys, and I remembered that I was like, oh yeah, I probably wanted to let you guys know about that, and at least I remembered that I wanted to say something else, but I don't remember what it was. So yeah, I'm gonna be probably in the middle of the shower and be like, oh, that's what it was. Anyways, though, I am gonna get in the shower and get to bed. Like I said, I will most likely share the Aldi haul with you guys tomorrow. I think we're just gonna watch the Bears game inside tomorrow, just because, again, we have to go to Aldi tomorrow, and then on top of that too, we have got, you know, Matthew's not here, and you know, we can just watch the Bears game inside. It's a little chilly too, I'll be honest. You know, I think it's supposed to be a little bit warmer. Like, it was supposed to be 75 today, and actually only got up to, I think, like 65. That was supposed to be the high, but then I checked it last night, and then I ended up checking it today, like in the middle of the day, and it said 64 was the high, and I was like, how does that 11-degree difference? It just like decided it wasn't gonna get that warm today. So again, I think we're supposed to get kind of warm weather, like, you know, 70s up to, I think, like very low 80s during the week as a high. So that's still pretty nice weather for September. You know, I don't really know if I'm gonna need to turn my air conditioner on at all, which is kind of weird too, because like I don't have it turned on. But you know, that like background like white noise, I can't, like, you know, I wonder if that's why too, guys. I couldn't fall asleep last night. Maybe this was what I was gonna tell you guys. Don't think it was, but I ended up actually waking up at 8 a.m. I think it's just my Saturday thing. Like, I get up every day at 8, or every Saturday at 8. I woke up at 8 o'clock, but I couldn't fall asleep last night until almost 3 in the morning. And I was like, I need to fall back asleep. There is no way I'm only getting like, I honestly think maybe I got 4 or 5 hours of sleep, something like that, like closer to that amount. And so I was like, I really need to like get back to sleep. I tried to fall back asleep up until 10:30, and then at 10:30 I fell asleep finally for half an hour until about 11 o'clock, and then at 11 o'clock I got up out of bed because I was like up, and then like for like probably a good hour, almost 2 hours, I just laid in bed like I need to fall back asleep, like I'm gonna be a crab, I'm gonna get nothing done, which isn't necessarily true, but I can sometimes go with very little sleep and still have a lot of energy. But anyways, I tried to fall back asleep, I couldn't. It was like I said around 9 o'clock, and then finally I finally like, or 10 o'clock, I think I finally started like sort of dozing back off, and then again it was only about a half an hour I ended up actually like kind of falling asleep for, but I still wasn't like totally asleep, and ended up finally getting up out of bed at around 11 o'clock. So yeah, I feel like I still ended up getting, I should have just got out of bed. Like if I hadn't fallen asleep within an hour, I should have actually gotten up out of bed, because I was not like gonna fall back asleep until again hours later, but I still ended up being awake for 2.5 hours. So it was almost like I got up at 8 o'clock anyway. And so, yeah, that's why I'm kind of tired. I'm hoping I can get to bed early tonight and, like I said, hopefully fall asleep. So, and get up early too tomorrow, because I need to be up, by around 8 o'clock or 9, or probably closer to 9 o'clock, because that's when Aldi opens. And then we can go to Aldi and then get back before the game, which is at noon. So Aldi shouldn't even take an hour. If we can get there by 9 o'clock, we'll be back home by 10. So, and maybe get to a couple of the things that we need to get to, like lawn stuff was really our goal for this week. I think I was telling you guys, weed whacking, edging the sidewalks and driveway, and maybe doing the lawn food in the front yard. I also want to check out to see like what the best time to reseed the plants are, or the grass is also, like what's the best time to seed, like you do grass seed in the lawn as well. So anyways, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of our sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.